X-Men motherfucking 97 episode 5. Episode 5. Bro. Like God, I had to cough. That episode by far best episode this season. We are halfway through the season, and we already have some serious drama unfolding. Let me say this: Supreme, Supreme, spoiler alert. Let me get the bombs. Is there a bomb? I don't even have a bomb. What's that's like a Supreme spoiler alert. We could do that. Supreme Supreme spoiler alert. Crickets, crickets, crickets. Nah. Supreme. Yeah. Supreme spoiler alert. Listen. So I'm gonna make this brief. Um, I want to say it's factual what I'm saying, but I also want to say don't take my word for everything that I'm saying. I might get a little things messed up a little bit, but I want y'all to go watch it. Most importantly, I want you to go watch it. But listen, Cyclops Cyclops is obviously going through it with with uh with Jean Grey, the real Jean Grey. It seems like Cyclops misses the clone Jean Grey. I mean, that's the woman that he fell in love with realistically all the time, got married to her, had baby with her. So yeah, I think he misses he misses his wife. But yeah, he's going through it with his clone wife Jean Grey leaving the mansion and changing her name to Madeline Pryor. And it seems like Cyclops and Jean, the real Jean, haven't really reconnected. And there's a huge marital squabble, a big one. Like you ain't shit moments, like one of those you ain't shit moments. Yeah, it's one of those ones. Um, Cyclops went off to vent. I think he's getting interviewed by the reporter lady talking about the mansion and Charles Xavier's legacy and shit like that. And Jean Grey was off in her mind, and friggin' Wolverine was there. You know what I'm saying? Wolverine got his little, you know what I'm saying? Jean came on to Wolverine. But you know, Wolverine in true real nigga fashion, he curves that bitch and said, yo, he curves that girl and said, yo, you already know what it is, man. You with the Boy Scout, I'm over here. We have to that's the game we play. We ain't playing. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. He said, baby. We ain't doing that. That's it. Yeah. So yeah. Mic is out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's fucking making this microphone conk out. But yeah. On to another love story. The love triangle, so to speak. The love triangle, so to speak. Magneto, Rogue, and Gambit goes to Genosha. Genosha gets accepted to the UN. All right, they're now its own thing, its own city. Um, they get to the city. They're surprised. There's like current. There's like people selling shit on the road and stuff. It's a real city, man. It's a real mutant city where you could be proud of. Um, Magneto links up with the Hellfire Club. You know what I'm saying? Sebastian Shaw, them niggas. White Queen. I guess they were telling him, oh, you should run this. as you know, you're the one that saw the vision. You're the, you know, it was you, rah, 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 la la la. And fast forward, Cable comes from the future and bucks his mom. You know, he bucks Madeline Pryor, and he was like, "Yo, you have to prepare. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming." Madeline is obviously like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Because she don't know what you talking about. You know, he saying it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And then all of a sudden, he goes back into his time portal. Like, it's too late. He apologized. Said sorry to his mom. You know what I'm saying? She's obviously confused. Um, but yeah, the climax of this episode, though. Once again, supreme spoiler alert. Supreme spoiler alert. The climax to this show, this episode, is Rogue's feeling for Gambit. Now, she tells Gambit, I can't feel you. I can't touch you. So that's why I can't really fuck with you like that. Like, you know, they can't be a couple type shit. You know what I'm saying? And Gambit obviously is whatever. She explained to Gambit the connection with her. She finally fesses up on that shit. Gambit's obviously cheese, like, all right, whatever, you know, you do your thing. You're gonna be this, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be friends. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. RV, you know what I'm saying? Because Rogue can touch Magneto. So now they're at the dance floor, they're dancing in the sky and shit. Because they can fly, they're spinning. Gave her a kiss, but all of a sudden, oh, telling Magneto, oh, you know, Remy was right about, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the connection ain't that. It doesn't have to be the connection that holds the two together type shit. And then some fucking three-headed sentinel comes from the sky and starts bombing up the shit. You know what I'm saying? They got into a huge fight. Magneto's protecting the Morlocks in his like dome. You know, his trying to stop the Sentinel's blast from killing the Morlocks, because you know the Morlocks is like, yeah, you know, Magneto said he was always gonna protect us. That was what he told us. You know what I'm saying? He believes him. Obviously, the Morlocks is still not too favorable of the X-Men. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I didn't even see Callisto. I think I did see Callisto, but I didn't see Callisto at the same time. It was kind of weird. Um. Anyways, Rogue and Gambit's fighting the three-headed Sentinel along with Magneto. Bro, this fight scene is probably one of the greatest fight scenes I've ever seen. Fucking Magneto took the train and was whipping the shit with the train, fam. Like, that was nuts. Magneto, no, so Gambit, so okay, Magneto gets blown up. I guess obviously I'm sure he's not dead. I'm sure he protected everybody, but he gets blown up. Rogue is furious, so she's trying to go directly at the fucking Sentinel head, directly at the Sentinel head. See, and Gambit realizes, yo, she's putting her life in danger. So he sent a motorcycle, like a charged up motorcycle, boom, boxes her out the direction of the Sentinel blast, right? And then Gambit now, big time, yo, Gambit, bro, Gambit, man. He ended up using his power, fam. Like, yo, he has yo, honestly, I never seen him use his electrical shock that way. That was like the best way of using his electrical shock. He ended up blasting the Sentinel head, but at the same time, no, he was going to the he was going. I think he was going for the Sentinel, and then I don't know. I'm mixing shit up. Like I said, you gotta watch it. So he ends up like going, and then boom, he gets hit in the side with the metal piece, and then he just used his power, and fucking the whole thing, fucking just the whole thing charged up, and then boom. But obviously, that was a severe wound. You know what I'm saying? It was a severe wound. And it looked like, based on what Rogue said, I can't feel you. That was the last words. He said, yeah, Rogue. He's like, Gambit, I can't feel you. I want to say they killed my man Gambit. Man, Gambit was one of my favorite X-Men's, man. Besides Wolverine, it was Gambit, bro. And it's sad. It's sad to see him go. But I mean, realistically, he could be alive. He could be severely wounded. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how that outcome is gonna be. We don't know how that outlook is gonna be. But if the show wants to stand a chance against shows like Invincible and other great animes, um, they're gonna have to turn dark. But you know, it's Marvel. You know, it's Marvel. So let's see what happens in episode 6. I'm actually excited to see. You know what's crazy? I thought when Jean said to Cyclops, "Go to fucking Genosa and go see the next Jean, go see Madeline." She was cheesed, and I thought he would have ended up like in that party scene. I thought he was just gonna pop up on her, but obviously that didn't happen. Yeah, that didn't happen. But yeah, fuck, man. I really can't wait till episode 6. My boy Gutsy Guts, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Gutsy Guts. He he wasn't liking the show. He didn't like episode 4. Episode 4 was one of those two-part shows. It was okay. I didn't really like the video game one, but whatever. I liked the Storm and Forge story because I don't know anything about that. Apparently, it's pulled from the comic books, so that's dope. Um, but yeah, like I said, can't wait for episode 6 next week, and you're gonna hear your recap right here on the Late Early Show. That's for show.